evidence necessary to prove widespread discrimination. That would serve as a foundation of evidence to prevent further court cases like Rothy from dismantling the SDB and 8A programs. Moving on, I'm concerned about missed goals on the part of the agencies, Congresswoman, as you have over the years. And as I think about that and think about the usefulness of PEA, Price Evaluation Adjustment, our recommendation is that we utilize PEA not just for the SDB program, but for all socioeconomic programs and small business programs across the board. Anytime a federal agency is failing to meet its goal, the Air Force failed to meet its goal in FY09 by a wide margin, achieving 16% instead of 23%. So Air Force, DOE, Education, USAID are examples of agencies where the PEA should be used to make sure that they meet their goals. We believe it's time to substantially increase the small business goal in federal contracting. There's no reason for large business to receive 3/4 of the federal procurement dollar. There's ample evidence that this is timely. Many agencies routinely exceed their 23% goal by wide margins, including HUD, USDA, DOC, State, Department of Homeland Security, Interior, DOT, and so forth. We also see that many larger small businesses are successfully performing contracts through the Small Business Set-Aside Program in the range of 50 to 100, 400, and even $1 billion. The $400 million contract is with the Air Force Western Range in California. The $1 billion contract is with NASA. Those small businesses are performing contracts of that nature quite successfully. In addition, the socioeconomic program eats up about 20% of the 23% goal, so we need to expand it, 20% when you include the 8A portion. So we recommend that the small business goal be increased from 23 to 40%. In the subcontracting arena, as you well know, we continue to have problems of primes not meeting their goals and engaging in bait-and-switch tactics, as Mr. Hilmer has referred to. The missing ingredient in those subcontracting programs is what? A contract. If there's a contract between the SDB and the prime contractor, contracting will take place. There is a self-enforcing aspect to this because we don't need a government bureaucracy. We don't need penalties to enforce. When the prime contractor fails to abide by the terms of the contract, the small business could simply go to court and seek redress. Eligibility fraud is rampant in these programs, as your committee and other studies have proven, have demonstrated. We need simplified, cost-effective ways to reduce the cost of enforcement, and we recommend something we call the REI, Recorded Eligibility Statement, simple procedure where SBA would put on record under oath any and all businesses that are self-certifying for these programs. We think that that would literally overnight eliminate a lot of this fraud, because it's one thing for a service-disabled veteran business owner to tell a contracting officer, yes, I qualify. It's quite another to go on record under oath stating that that individual meets all the eligibility criteria. At the end of your testimony, you'll find a suggested REI that gives you the types of questions that could be asked of that individual business owner under oath. That could take place remotely at any Kinko's at any location anywhere in the country. SBA would not have to travel, and nor would the company have to travel either.
Mr. Dellinger?
Yes.